Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly reading for February 17th to the 23rd, 2020. This is Art Kozak Tarot, and I am Art Kozak. And what I'm looking at for you this coming week are good times ahead. I see a great deal of happiness coming up for you this week. Financial independence, first of all. Or at least independence in the material realm, and this also has to do with this is going to give you room to dream again. This is going to give you room. This financial independence or material independence is going to give you fuel for your imagination, and the imagination is a very useful thing. It's a very human thing. It's something that we need in order to move forward in an authentic way, to know who we are through what it is we dream. And you're going to have the opportunity to do that because you're going to reach financial independence, or again, material, at the very least, independence. You've had to do some scheming in the past. I can see that, and you've probably got that attitude a little bit still. What you're looking for is financial independence. What you're looking for is the ability to get on top of your finances, though you might not necessarily be seeing a way forward in that, which means you feel, at the very least, that you need to do a little scheming, not necessarily doing anything unethical, but doing what you need to do, creatively solving problems. Well, that's going to kind of that period of doing that is going to come to an end for you, and I think that that's good, because your super ego, your personal ethics, your higher moral mindedness may have been a bit of a burden for you during this time. Maybe not necessarily not necessarily a guilty conscience, but the conscience speaking to you, and maybe being a little testy, depending on how much scheming you were actually doing to try to get ahead. But you went through a little bit of that, but then you met a good partner. You got into a good relationship, and this may be a romantic relationship. This may be a relationship with another person. But whatever this relationship was, this may be a professional thing as well. Whatever this relationship was, it was a good one. It was one of mutual open-heartedness, and hopefully that helped you to overcome the necessity to, again, do what you need to do to get ahead. I think that I do see love and passion coming to you from another person. Maybe somebody who is very passionate about you, somebody potentially even in a very sexual way, somebody who is attracted to your newfound independence, and somebody who may be now seeing you as a good candidate for a long-term relationship. That's something that you want to give some thought to and look out for, because it's not a bad thing. In fact, I see, in addition to this newfound independence coming up for you, a great deal of happiness. Happiness all around, happiness with other people, happiness in spite of the battles that you have to fight in life, happiness in spite of the difficulties that you can now put behind you, that are now behind you, but you still kind of have to live with as well. And this is going to be a realistic kind of happiness. This is going to be a happiness with full knowledge. For the outcome, I see for you a place of mental clarity. You are coming to a place of mental clarity, and you're coming to a place of mental clarity about that which must be left behind, that which has ended, that which has come to fruition and completion, is something that now makes sense to you. You're able to make sense of your world again, in spite of what has gone, what is now gone for you. And something is going away. If it hasn't already, there's going to be a pervasive life change, which involves a loss. But again, that loss is going to lead you to a place of mental clarity. It's going to give you new ground to stand on. It's going to set you free to make your own decisions and make your own decisions again on a financial level. You're going to be on top of your finances in the coming week. And I'm aware this is tax season. This may have something to do with tax returns coming in. It may not. I kind of see this as being a little bit more pervasive for you. But again, I do see a great deal of happiness for you in the coming week. And hopefully with that mental clarity added into it, you can put yourself in a much better place than you've been before. So I hope this was helpful to you. Please let me know in the comments below. Also, in the description below, you will find a link to my PayPal account if you would like to donate to the channel. You will find a link to the Patreon page as well. Patreon subscribers receive at least 2 additional readings each month, one for love specifically and one for money and professional issues specifically. So if you're interested in that, please check out the Patreon, and I look forward to speaking with you again in the future. Thank you.